All right. You have to pardon me. I can't make the stream. We'll catch you later. Gonna be awesome. Well, thank you, Kitty. Let me go ahead and make that Ashbourne voice that you wanted me to. I originally thought that I had one, but turns out I don't.
So now we need to make a voice for the strongest monarch in all existence. And it'll probably help me if I take one headphone out, so I'm not being delayed by my own voice playing back to me. CJ, it is good to see you as always. I configured my voice lab so that it can go through my wireless headphones and not through my big over-the-ear headphones, so that sound will no longer get into the microphone for all of you. But now I gotta create this voice for Ashbourne for Kitty because she suggested it. Alright. That's stereo, don't need that. I need the one where I'm not just centered, it's kind of like 3D audio. Let me see if I can find that. Give myself plenty of bass. And that's high pass, don't need that. Nope. Low pass, nope, that won't work. Let's see. No, that won't work either. Okay, equalizer. I don't want his voice. Did you miss? Did you miss the community tab concerning this? You may have. You may have. I put one in there earlier. Flanger? No. Chorus? No. That won't work. Where is that resonant? No. Where? Okay, so I've changed voices like this before, and it gave it more of a 3D effect to it. I'm trying to find that one. It's been a minute since I messed with Voice Lab, so you'll have to excuse me. Actually, you know what? Maybe using the over-the-ear headphones may help me out a bit, because these wireless headphones I have, they're good, but they give like this effect where it's like radio static per se. Let me see.
Uh, check, check. We good? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm double checking the voice. Alessio, good to see you. Did I just start? Um, it was a while back, but it was pretty much me messing with settings so I can get this voice for Kitty right. So let me see here. I'm trying to remember which setting it was. It wasn't tremolo. Was it? Wait. Oh, it was stereo. I just couldn't tell because of my headphones from before. But Kitty, I will cover Edward from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Let me just.
Go ahead and create this voice for Ashbourne. Yes, this sounds good. I want to make sure the audio is good enough. It's not too similar to Antares, at least the voice I gave for Antares, but the commanding presence of the strongest monarch.
I don't.
Think he needs double pitch.
I don't think.
He needs that. No, no, he does not need that. I can, however, give him, check, 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 a little bit of an echo. There we go. Bro in his villain arc. Oh, actually, Ashbourne, well, you can't really call him a villain. Maybe I could do Star 2 afterwards? Yes, let me just make this voice for Ashbourne, and I'll read some lines out from the light novel. Yeah, I'm gonna read some lines out from the light novel. Yo, CDs, good to see you. Looking a bit like Sanji in my. Oh, CJ, you're talking about my photo that I took on Sunday. Arc villain? Oh, no, 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 no. I'm creating a voice for Ashbourne. This was requested by Kitty. And then Edward from Full Metal Alchemist. And then CJ said Scar. So, if you have a voice you want me to do or create, be sure to put it down in the chat below. Also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I can't wait to see you in my next video. Yeah, I've realized that I gotta plug my channel normally, even if when people are enjoying themselves, but they've never been to the channel before. It's kind of something I haven't really done, unless it's at the end of the video. But let me see. Let me get some lines here for him. Kenshin Himura. Okay, I can look him up. As long as you want, you can live in this world for all eternity. It will be the same as you never waking from the most wonderful dream. This world was created when your desire to fix all the mistakes you've made so far was added to my own power. This place is the world of death, meaning this is my true territory. Just want to know, do you play Roblox by any chance? Nope, and I have no interest to play it whatsoever. I have been watching you for far longer than you can imagine. Sorry, hold on, let me do that again. I've been watching you for far longer than you can imagine. You, who had always been striding close to death, yet always had been resisting bitterly against it. I am the record of your bitter struggle. I am the evidence of your resistance. I am the reward of your pain. I am death. I am eternal rest. And I am also terror. I am you. Within my territory, you can do anything you want. I am the Shadow Sovereign. I am the King of the Dead, ruler of Death's power, and an administrator of the deepest part of the darkness. I'm just looking at all these different lines from the light novel. I'm just looking for more lines from Ashbourne here. Cannot wait to see Ashbourne in action in anime. I know they're gonna do it. I can't wait either. Actually, let me save this voice. Let me name it, and then let me save it. Alright, save, and save. So that way I can go back to my normal voice. Roger Smith from Big O. On lunch and sick right now. You're on lunch and sick. CD, you good? Are you good?
No, seriously. You're on lunch and sick? Please be careful. Please be careful. But let me continue reading here, because we gotta go catch the rest later. Thank you. No problem, kitty. I was happy to do a Ashbourne voice for you and create one, because I haven't created one yet. I'm gonna try and improve it a little bit better, so it sounds even better. But thank you for the voice suggestion. Alright. To end this meaningless war, they unsheathed their blades. It was the start of the rebellion. Jinwoo witnessed the endless march of the soldiers spanning the cosmos itself. Oh my god. However, a group of soldiers suddenly appeared from the distance and blocked the march. The Shadow Sovereign next to Jinwoo pointed at the fragment of the brilliant light with 6 wings, standing in front of the blocking group. He was the sole emissary of God, who stood up against the rebellion of the other emissaries. In the end, though, the pitiful number of soldiers he led powerlessly fell before the united armies of the emissaries. The fragment of the brilliant light never lost his absolute loyalty until the end. He died watching his brave subordinates get swept away by their enemies. He thought that this was the end. But when he reopened his eyes within the embrace of the darkness, he came to realize that the Absolute Being had hidden a certain power inside of him. For this eventuality, when everything went wrong, the Absolute Being had hidden a truly fiendish power capable of ending everything inside its most loyal slave. And so, floating within this endless abyss of darkness, the Sovereign of Death had finally opened his eyes towards his power. He tore off the remaining traces of his wings, all burnt away from the battle, and crafted brand new armor out of the surrounding darkness. Arise. Souls sleeping within this abyss heard the call and swore eternal allegiance to their new king. He led his brand new army and made his return, but when he finally came back, everything was already over. The remaining fragments of brilliant light had killed the Absolute Being and called themselves the New Gods, thus assuming the position of the rulers and using various tools containing the might of the Absolute Being. They hunted down the sovereigns. When the king of giants, the sovereign of the beginning, Regia, was captured, the balance between the two sides collapsed, and the remaining sovereigns realized the severity of the situation. Like Kitty said, she can't wait for the lizard part. Me too, especially when you did that voice of that cocky dude. You understand me, don't ya? Don't you understand me? Was that the dude that would later turn into iron, or am I thinking of someone else entirely? It's been a while since I read through the series, so you're gonna have to forgive me. It was at that moment. Legia, the giant monarch. Legia. It was at that moment that the Shadow Sovereign extended his hands to them to combat their common enemy. Every existing sovereign combined their forces. And in this manner, the war between 7 rulers and 9 sovereigns continued on forever. The longer this war continued, when Jin, nipped his neck off. Gotcha. Like I said, it's been a minute. The longer this war continued on, however, the greater the army of the Shadow Sovereign grew. Dong Su and his cocky... Oh, yeah. Man, it really has been a minute. The longer this war continued on, however, the greater the army of the Shadow Sovereign grew. Time was on his side. Can you imagine having a power that just benefits you the longer you're fighting? Because as the Shadow... And I have to say, when it comes to powers in different series... Ashbourne and his Shadow Monarch status, Shadow Sovereign status, if you will, being able to raise any enemy you kill and add it to your own ranks, while the other side isn't able to do that, is by far one of the most overpowered things you could do. Kyushu would do some great audio novels. This is not the first time this has been brought to my attention. I mean, especially when I'm doing this, it's kind of different from when I do live streams and you guys can see my face, because I'm not only vocally presenting myself, but also physically. So whenever something monumental happens, I tend to stay like all over the place when you guys can see me, because I get out of my chair and everything. But when it comes to streams like this, where you're just hearing my voice, I'm more contained to stay in front of the mic, and therefore more obligated to keep my voice under control, especially with me being so close to my mic and giving you the best tones to my voice, if you will. Shadow Monarch respected Jin because he constantly fought off death. Yeah, and you say LOL is cool, I remember it by heart because you watch my videos 9 times. Like, good lord. The fact that my people still watch like my stuff from the past, that's really, really awesome. It really is. Thank you guys to every subscriber and every member. Thank you. But since I've done the voice for Ashbourne for Kitty, I believe the next one she said was Edward from Full Metal Alchemist's Brotherhood. So let me see. If I can find some Edward Elric quotes. Gotta make sure my voice doesn't sound too nasally for a person like Ed. Never gets old. Steve Smith from Big O. Steve Smith. Oh. Oh, you meant Roger Smith. Ah, Roger Smith. Okay. Thankfully, there are plenty of Roger Smith quotes here on IMDb. And Steve Blum. Yep, there's plenty. Yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty quotes in this list. Nice. Nice. Okay. Cool. Cool. First, with Ed. So we got 10 quotes. I gotta flex a little, and I gotta make sure I do the voice right. And I don't mean flex and saying like, oh, my voice is just on point. No, I mean I gotta make sure I do this voice right. I'm no Vic Monona, but I'll try it. There are many questions in this world that have no answers. How can you move forward if you keep regretting the past? The cycle of life goes only one direction. Not every alchemy can change that. Even when our eyes are closed, there's a whole world out there that lives outside of ourselves and our dreams. I think people should try to ignore their race and just treat each other as equals. I gotta read that. I gotta read that line again. Skip! Hi, welcome. Welcome to my voiceover stream. If you have a voice you would like for me to try and do, or a voice you want me to create, since I have like a voice modulator type program, feel free to voice your suggestions, and I'll try to do it to the best of my ability. Because one of the things that I take great pride in is my voice here on this channel. It helps every single manga reaction that I do, and everything that involves my voice here. But I gotta do that voice for Ed once again. I think people should try to ignore their race and just treat each other as equals. Maybe life has no equal trade, but maybe you can give up all you got and get nothing back. Even if I can't prove it's true, I have to try. For your sake, Al. Like I always say, can't find a door? Make your own! Even your gravest mistakes shouldn't stop you from moving forward. I can't tell you that. You have to figure it out. Stand up and walk. Keep moving forward. You've got 2 good legs, so get up and use them. You're strong enough to make your own path. And then lastly, a lesson without pain is meaningless. That's because no one can gain without sacrificing something. But by enduring that pain and overcoming it, he shall obtain a powerful, unmatched heart. A full metal heart. And those are some of Ed's best lines. And what was the next one? Oh, right, Scar. Ah, here we go. Okay, we got some good lines for Scar. I am the ooze poured from the gaping wound that was Ishbal. I neither pray to God nor appeal to him. Ooze deserves no forgiveness, and I will burn until I'm left dead in the ditch like the scum that I am. A man who inflicts suffering cannot rest. His guilty mind won't allow it. But today I can finally close my eyes to the living nightmare and lay down, knowing that I won't wake again, brother. Foolish alchemists who have turned their backs on the ways of God shall all be punished. I am walking down a path of no return, so I will leave behind me every gift I've received from God. And it doesn't give him too many quotes after that. Let me see if I can find some others. Ah, here it is. You look surprised. I'd even say shocked. To be honest, I'm still a little surprised myself. It goes against my beliefs. I even swore to myself that I would never use it. But when I considered the enormity of what's at stake and what I could do, I relented and accepted my only choice, my brother's circle of reconstruction. I've accepted both hands of alchemy. Our names are given to us by God. I have betrayed God, and so I no longer have a name. I'll give you time to repent your sins. I won't give you time to pray to God. I'd like to hear more details about this, in between your screaming. Whether or not you exist doesn't matter, because in a second, you won't. I have no name. I have disposed of it. By clasping your hands, you make an array with your body and circulate the alchemic reaction within. I know your secret, and without this sinful arm, you cannot transmute quickly. That is your weakness. Don't think you'll be spared. You're all using weapons with alchemic modifications. God judges you. Can I do any robot or cyborg voices? Funny you should mention. Let me... Hopefully this button works. I'm literally waiting. Ha! Here we go. Actually, you know what? RoboCop's modified voice is not good enough. I need to... Where is Shockwave?
Before time began, there was the cube. Skip, this message is for you. Enjoy yourself while you are here. I have many voices in store. And while we're at it, I really hope we hear more from Transformers Reactivate. We need gameplay. Gotta go back up this list real quick like. Alright, that was Scar. And then CDs, you said Kenshin Himura. Wow, sounds like Prime? No, it needs work. I am no Peter Cullen, but Shockwave. That is another matter entirely.
And let me go back to my normal voice, because next up is Kenshin Himura from Rurouni Kenshin. Also, Gajil, bro, it's good to see you. Did you change your profile pic? Did you change it? Who is that? Who is that in your profile pic? Is that Seox? Is that someone from Grand Blue? You changed your profile pic. Nice, bruh. It looks nice. But let me get Rurouni Kenshin in here. So let me hear Kenshin's voice in the dub, just to make sure I can get it right. And I will do Fang. I will do Fang. Okay, I got a good feel for Kenshin's voice, at least from like the old anime. All right, we got some lines here, and it's probably going to sound just a little bit like my own voice, but I'll add some inflections to it. You can die anytime, but living takes true courage. If fighting could provide us with the truth, nobody would make any mistakes in their lives. A person's life is not that easy. The truth you must learn from yourself, from how you live your life. You'll only realize that you truly love someone if they already caused you enormous... I gotta read this line again, sorry. You'll only realize that you truly love someone if they already caused you enormous pain. Your enemies can never hurt you the way your loved ones can. It's the people close to your heart that can give you the most piercing wound. Love is a double-edged sword. It can heal the wound faster, or it can sink the blade even deeper. The dead don't desire revenge, but the happiness of the living. The moment you find the courage to give up your life for someone would be the moment you understand love. Whatever you lose, you'll find it again, but what you throw away, you'll never get it back. The scar of my past will determine my future. We shouldn't blame ourselves for bad things that happen to us. Sometimes No matter what we do, we are victims of the circumstances. We should just have to pull ourselves out. You believe that the strong exist to cull the weak, to use them as food. But you are mistaken. The strong exist not to feed off of the weak, but to protect them. Anyone can die. It's living that requires courage. Just because you die doesn't mean that the people you killed will come back to life. Instead, using this sword to save just one more soul is repentance in true sense. Helping other people is the best way to make up for your mistakes. New eras don't come about because of swords. They're created by the people who wield them. You will not touch these innocent people with even 1 inch of your dirty blades. If you require an opponent, I will fight you. If you want to taste the ground, feel free to attack me. Accepting one's own strength and the strength of others is an important quality of a swordsman. What is truly good about a person cannot be expressed in words. That it cannot. What matters is the feeling of trust one gets after spending time with him. Perhaps the distant part of the sky always seems clearest, so that we will always strive to reach it. This dude is so inspirational! What? What is with this Kenshin guy? Everything he says is like super inspirational. I bit my tongue. Ow. We once fought together for an ideal with our swords. It wasn't for power or for glory, but to create a peaceful world where people could live without fear. And if you should forget about that, then what did we fight the revolution for? When one person kills, resentment is born. That resentment makes a person kill again. To sever that vicious cycle, that is the purpose of this sword that cannot kill. And one more. I've never seen Rurouni Kenshin. Nope. I've never seen a single episode. It's on my list along with Trigun and all of Cowboy Bebop. It's on my list of anime to watch for myself. And this will be the last Kenshin quote. When I was at the brink of life and death, I used all of my will to survive. I drew upon a different power than that of self-sacrifice and mastered an ultimate technique. The will to live is stronger than anything else. That was the ray of light that my master risked his life to show me. As Hitokiri Batsusai, I have committed so many crimes that I cannot possibly repent for them. I said that name wrong. Not Batsusai, Batosai. As Hitokiri Batosai, I have committed so many crimes that I cannot possibly repent for them. That is why I had secretly believed that it didn't matter when I died or was killed. However, now, even if I am formally punished or restrained, I will never lose the will to live. It's a good show. I'll check it out. And I believe next up, who's the next one? Oh, okay, CDs, this is for you, Roger Smith from Big O. We have choices. Some people like to stand in the rain without an umbrella. That's what it means to live free. Big O, showtime. You have to use your pent-up energy to fight through the harshness of reality.
Pardon?
That's Roger Smith's rule number 2. My name is Roger Smith. I perform a much needed job here in this city of amnesia. People are not ruled by their memories. Big O and action. All right, it's showtime, folks. Let's go. Got you all cheesy, sound just like them. It's the gravelness in the voice. It's the it's the gravelness in Steve Blum's voice that I absolutely love. Especially if I was to do the voice of Orochimaru. For now, why don't you summon those 3 baby rats behind you to come on out? Like, Steve Blum does phenomenal work as all of these characters, from Wolverine to Starscream, Orochimaru. He's just good. He's just god-tier voice acting. Well, I do have some household rules, Dorothy, and while living here, you're obligated to observe every one of them.
What kind of rules?
The first one is a rule that even I follow. If you stay here, then you wear black.
Your sense of fashion, Roger, really reeks. Aren't you cold?
Oh, hello, Dorothy. Are you now worried about my health?
Not really.
And those are pretty much just the majority of the lines from Roger Smith. Mind you, I've never heard his voice, and I just gave it my best. But Roger Smith, who was next on the list? Okay, you were saying Roger Smith over and over again. I think CJ said Fang. Yes! Let's get Fang from Street Fighter. Because he's got loads of quotes.
Loads of quotes I can't wait to give to Fang. 2 minutes. I'll finish you in 2 minutes. Don't underestimate my poison, though I suppose it's too late for that now.
Let me get some of Fang's quotes, because I know he got a lot. I know he has a lot. Let's go. Let's go! Character selection.
How about a double dose of poison?
Intros.
2 minutes. I'll finish you in 2 minutes. Yeah, I found the perfect test subject. Today, I will work hard for Lord Bison. You look like a 2-time loser. Going against Lord Bison's number 2, you have some nerve. Fah! Are you an insolent dog or just a loser? Kill you! I'll kill you all!
And then round victory.
This is how number 2 rolls.
Then with 20% of health or less.
Well, we passed round 2.
Round loss.
My Lord Bison! How dare you?
One of his taunts.
Oh my. It looks like you're already choking.
My Fang is so on point? Really? Well, thank you. Stunned.
Dizzy.
V skill 1.
Take the poison.
V trigger 1.
You're an eyesore. Deadly poison.
V trigger 2.
I'm getting angry. Take this. Die now. Get lost. Such a pain.
Versus mode, generic.
Don't underestimate my poison, though I suppose it's too late for that now. This is all for Lord Bison. Any who stand in my way will die to my poison. Not bad for a lackey. Perhaps you can be repurposed into a super soldier. I didn't even get to use my best moves. I could defeat you with my little finger alone.
And then, lastly, for his genetic tab. Versus mode, character specific.
It seems the stupider the target, the less effective my poison. A strong will is no match for my poison. What's this? Not even a legendary fighter like you can match the Great Fang's poison? How amusing! Well, you're not exactly ideal, but you'll make fine fodder for my next experiment. The exceedingly greedy have no place here. I'll purge you myself! Well, if it isn't the deserter, just in time for his execution. Your skin. Is that some kind of camouflage? You are indeed a marvel of the natural world. I've caught myself a killer bee. My experiments are about to get a lot more interesting. You say I wrote 2 wrong? Nonsense! Such lies won't fool me! I would be careful if I were you. There are forces which even a person in your position cannot stand against. I think you were poisoned at birth. You'll make a fun experiment. I must test how far you stretch. Anything goes in a fight. For me, at least. Just what I'd expect from a student of Balrog, right down to the lack of intelligence. Nothing but a poorly made imposter. You're 2 millimeters too short! I fail to see why Lord Bison has a need for copies like you when he has a mastermind like me at his side. You may not be against us, but I shall crush you anyway! Is the society making some kind of move? Looks like some strings need pulling. You still don't get it, do you? There's nothing you fools can do. A solitary, ill-fated ninja. Maybe I can repurpose you into something a little stronger. What a coincidence! I love to see people suffering too! The embodiment of Satsui, you say? You might be worth studying. Ugly Kanzuki brat! Now you can't run that little mouth of yours again! Any fool who defies Lord Bison will sleep for all eternity! Can't move, can you? My venom acts faster than an electric shock! Be careful, even cops can go missing.
And I think that might be good for all of like Fang's lines because he's got a ton more. He's got a ton more. You know what? You know a voice of a character I haven't done before yet? And just pull up the page. I don't need like the full history of this person. Just pull up the page. I want to make a voice for him. I want to make a voice for this guy so badly. Please, please load the page. See, the thing about the Street Fighter Wiki, which is where I'm getting all these lines from, is that they're just so packed with stuff that the web pages have trouble even loading. I just want to go down to the quotes, because the quote page won't need to load as much. There we go. Oh my goodness, that took forever. All right. All right.
Let's do this right. Let's do this right. Much better. And the person's voice I'll be doing is M. Bison himself. Very good. Intro. Bow down before my psycho power. Grovel before my psycho power. Face the never-ending nightmare. I will dominate all. The mighty Bison is here to administer last rites. True despair will be engraved on your worthless body. I will give you death. Time to meet your death, vile insect. This nightmare is not going to end. Not until you're dead. Resistance is useless. My psycho power will annihilate all. At the limits of despair, death is the only respite. You have been quite entertaining. As a reward, I will grant you death. Power through sheer size, eh? How pathetic. Ha! Feeble children playing a pathetic game called justice. So that's the Satsui no Hado. Bah! You barely even laid a finger on me. You don't even deserve to live. You have no future before you. You only have despair. Can you not even weed out traitors? Your ignorance knows no bounds. Certain death awaits all those who oppose Shadowloo. I have no interest in brutes like you. Get lost. With death, all is forgotten. Pain, suffering, and even the past. I'll send you to meet your father, but the price is your very life. You are powerless against the almighty Bison. Begone, filth! You call that a fire? Let me snuff it out along with your life. I shall do your country a favor by crushing you beneath my foot. How pathetic. Clearly you can't handle that power. Death to the weak. That's the decree of Shadowloo. This world is mine for the taking. You pathetic fool. And CJ, once more for you. Behold my psycho power. I have zero interest in what your plans are, but just the sight of you pisses me off. If you are a soldier, surely death in battle is what you aspire to. Cheap tricks will not work against my psycho power. Now die! You're just a big mouth brat. I'll put you out of your misery. My M. Bison is wonderful. Thank you! I'm enjoying it. Even though it's making my throat feel a little gravelly, I'm enjoying myself immensely. Child, it is I who am the strongest. You are the shadow of nothing. Choke on your despair. Psycho power is invincible. Your attacks are not worthy of my attention. The likes of you cannot hope to harm me. You don't even deserve to live. That's all your style has to offer? My power is absolute. All your bouncing around couldn't even serve as a circus sideshow. You speak of destiny. The likes of you can see nothing. You should consider it an honor to have fallen by my hand twice. It's all just a matter of time now. Everything is going according to plan. Pitiful insect, you aren't worth the time it took to crush you. You'll never see your friend again, because this is where you will die. I'm just looking through all his lines. He's got like a whole bunch. It's long too. It's very long. But yeah, I wanted to do M. Bison's voice for myself. There's another character I want to get quotes from, but I don't know if he even has it. Oh, I scrolled past it too quickly. There it is. There it is. It was all the way at the bottom of the page, and it took so long for me to load up. Alright, here's another one. Where's Street Fighter V for this character? There it is. Just scroll all the way down. Just scroll all the way down. Man, these Street Fighter wiki pages take so long to load up. It's quicker for me to just take my scroll bar and just go down there myself. Here we go. Alright, now, this one might seem a little close to the M. Bison voice, but I don't know. Only one way to find out. Let's see. You will feel my wrath. So it's you. You will soon know how weak you are. Now, face the truth of my power. Is it time to oil up? Wait, who's that supposed to be? Zangief? Is that supposed to be Zangief? Show me your best. Hold nothing back. You blight my vision. Imprudent fool. Die 1,000 deaths. Mitsu. Destroy. Tenma Gonzaki. Oh, I read that wrong. I'm sorry. Tenma Gozanku. Misatsu. Koshiryu. Koshoryu. Sorry, I gotta do that again. Misatsu. Goshoryu. Burn to ash. Oil Up is said by Hakan. I'll look him up. Gorasin. You're slow. Mindless fool. And now that I'm doing this voice, I sound like Shao Kahn of Mortal Kombat. Kitana, it's good to see you again, daughter. Why do I sound so similar to Shao Kahn? I am the one who has escaped fate. You will soon know how weak you are. Now face the truth of my power. My name is Akuma. Tatsumaki. Tatsumaki Zanku. Kien Banjo. Shiritsuhashi. So spineless, and yet so naive. Die! You are no match for my fists. Misatsu! Hopefully I wasn't too close when I did that, and it didn't go through the pop filter. I'm sorry. Misatsu! Yo, Halster, good to see you. Oh, he's from Turkey. Looks like it's time to oil up. Let me go down to... Oh, he's only been in Street Fighter 4. Oh, okay. I'm ready for action. Prologue. Hold on just 1 second there, pal. On whose authority did you drag your sorry self here, huh? Surely you know this here is the private residence of a Khan, the oil king of Turkey. Aha. You must be some sort of imperial spy, is that it? Don't lie to me. That paper you have is all the proof I need. It may look like an ordinary shopping list, but I wasn't born yesterday. It's written in a secret code. Get some fire near it, and the invisible ink shows up, no? You've come to steal my trade secrets so your two-bit employer can dethrone me and take over my market share. His voice is a little lighter. You know what? It'll probably help if I actually hear what this guy sounds like. It would probably help. Instead of me trying to assume what his voice sounds like. Alright, let me hear his voice. 57 seconds, let me hear it. Oh my goodness, his voice is higher than I could have ever imagined. Well, if he isn't my friend, the Honda. Well, if it isn't my friend, this is where his voice is supposed to be. This is where it's supposed to be. Let's try this again. Hold on just 1 second there, pal. On whose authority did you drag your sorry self here? Huh? Surely you know this here is the private residence of a Khan, the oil king of Turkey. Aha! You must be some sort of industrial spy. Is that it? Don't lie to me. That paper you have is all the proof I need. It may look like an ordinary shopping list, but I wasn't born yesterday. It's written in a secret code. Get some fire near it, and the invisible ink shows up, no? You've come to steal my trade secrets, so your two-bit employer can dethrone me and take over my market share. I can't believe I was almost violated by a spy like you. If you thought for 1 second that this would make me give up my dream of winning a tournament with my very own oil, you are sadly mistaken. It's time to go on the offensive. I'll devise an oil so magnificent that no one can hope to copy it. This is it. The time has come to cover the world in my oil. I have to raise the volume just a little bit until it gets closer to my actual voice. But it's not there yet. It's not there yet. Not bad, but you've got plenty of room for improvement. If you like oil, you'll love my brand of cooking oil. Care for a free sample? Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you? Don't let it get to you. We all have days like these. You'll feel better soon. I guess victory slipped from your grasp, eh? Never fought a Turkish wrestler before. Glad I could enlighten you. Using oil isn't cheating. You're welcome to oil up yourself, you know. Nothing makes me angrier than smokers. Don't they know fire is dangerous? How about some oil? I went easy on ya, amateur. You won't be so lucky next time. I'm listening to his voice again. No, stay down. Don't get up on my account. Just relax. Have you had the taste of my cooking oil yet, young man? You need to be taught a lesson about respecting your teachers. What incredible power! Are you even human? Learn to act like a gentleman if you want to get anywhere in life. I cannot conduct business with the likes of you. Do you ever get bothered by static electricity? You're awfully young to be in the army, aren't you? With looks like that and kicks to match, I bet you get a lot of attention. I don't know what you did, but I don't associate with criminals. So, you were using gadgets, were ya? Cheap tricks like that won't work on me. Is this supposed to be some kind of joke? Referring to Dan. You're a strong fighter, but I prefer folk songs to your music. So that's yoga, is it? I've never seen anything like that. Impressive boxing! Say, what kind of cooking oil do you use in England? Gah! This tastes awful! Here, take a bite yourself.
Did you see that, Honda? That's the power of Turkish oil wrestling. It's the oil in Chinese cooking that has made you strong, no? An assassin? That's a crime! Help! Police! Help! What a fantastic fight! I learned a lot from you. You have a daughter too, do you? Us dads have to stick together. Father entered into... Because since today is Martin Luther King Day, my dad has the day off, so he's here with us. He's going out to get some food. He's getting some food for me and him. Yum, yum. And once I'm done eating later on, we'll have another gaming stream for you guys. I hope you guys checked out the recent posts in the community tab. So, because I really find that I need to be doing better for you guys. Making things better for all of you. Not just me just doing the same thing and not asking your opinion on it. I need to be a better YouTuber for you guys and seeing what you guys actually want brought to the channel as well. So if you get the chance, check out the community tab and look at the polls that I've created so I can kind of gauge what to do more of and also better ways to bring in even more people for the channel.
All right. Okay, I put my voice.
I put my voice. You know what? I rarely do voices of characters this way. I think I can open up a brand new avenue if I use this type of voice. Yes! I just got an idea. You know, if I put a little bit of an accent on this might be able to be useful. Depending on the situation, you know. Yes, I like this voice a whole lot. I'm gonna have to use this. I'm gonna have to use this. I gotta use this. Especially when I'm playing games. Cause who doesn't like a high-pitched individual just massacring everybody around them? And just laughing maniacally. Yes, I think I can do some things with this. And you know what? His voice is gonna be called Mr. High. Mr. High. Yep, this is gonna work beautifully. You ever wonder what it's like for villains to How often do we get villains with high-pitched voices? We don't get many of them, do we? Like, imagine all the big monologues from villains, but it's done by a high-pitched individual. Like Thanos saying, "Fine, I'll do it myself." It loses all gravity. Or another one, "You're not the only one cursed with knowledge." Or another one, "Undying, you should choose your words more carefully." All that for a drop of blood. Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am. Oh, I got one. And I'm typing into the wrong bar. Hold on. Like Agent Smith, his monologues are extremely long-winded, but it's something you remember. So, let me read this out. Can I try Aqua from Bomberman 2? Her voice fluctuates between cute and peaceful to borderline screaming and ranting in a manner similar to Tara Strong's voices. I could try. Let me see. Aqua. Bomberman. Let's see what her voice is like. Let me pull up Aqua real quick. I'm looking. Aqua Bomber talking for 4 minutes and 46 seconds. This'll work. I wonder. Let me try something. And my whole page just froze up all of a sudden. All right, let me refresh the page. Interesting. I'm listening to her voices to get like a good feel of it. Sorry to keep you waiting. Well, her voice isn't that high, but you understand.
Okay.
Thank you for being my opponent. Were you going easy on me? I did it! Stage clear! Bomber power! I can't stand violence. Let's talk this out. Must I fight? I'll end this fight. A brave return to peace. How cruel! How unfortunate! I won't allow it! I apologize! Remember this! This ends now. Preposterous! Let's stop all this fighting! Stop all this violence! Stop all this violence, or I'll stop you myself! I'm just listening to the voices. And mind you, when I go even higher like this, I'm really raising my voice. So I haven't done anything to the voice lab except for raising my voice even higher. Just like that. That's basically what I'm doing. That must be scary for someone to come in and they're hearing this voice. And then it's just a dude. They hear all these nice, peaceful voices. They think they're in a state of peace. It's fine. Everything's okay. And then I just drop the bass in it. I listen to my playback. Sometimes I have way too much fun with this. I really do. Just listening to my playback, I have way too much fun with this. Like I could do this. I'm like, hi, welcome to the channel. If you like what you see here, consider subscribing. And maybe if there's some things that you really want to see, maybe you can become a member. And then in the background, all you hear is a do it. I'm having way too much fun with this. I'm sorry. This voice just makes you think of Nanomech. To a degree. Don't say sorry. It's great to see you having fun. I really am. I'm having so much fun with this. This is ridiculous. This is the reason why I love doing streams like this. Streams like this, where it's just me, just messing around, or when you guys can see my face. And you know what? Ooh. I got an idea. Hold on. Let me see. I got an idea. Hold on. Oh, I'm blocked. Hold on. Let me move this. Let me move my camera up above the background. Okay. Ain't this funny? You guys can see me. You can hear my voice. So when I say, hello, welcome to the channel. When you see my face, you just see my, hello, how are you? Are you doing okay? Is everything alright? Did you eat well? Did you drink some water? Are you getting proper rest? When I'm sitting right here and you're looking at my face and you're hearing these nice peaceful tones coming out into your ears, and then you look at my face and wonder, what? And you just wonder, what is wrong with this man? I am having way too much fun with this. I ain't got a bit of sense. I'm looking at my playback. I am so sorry. Two of my favorite lines from her is, fighting violence destroys everything! And stay peaceful or I'll send you flying again! It looks like you stashed a mountain size of helium and just hit up a large dosage of it. I love my job. I love my job so much, just doing this for all of you. I'm just looking at my playback. See, this is what it would be like in a recording studio. I be doing all these voices and everything. This, see, I didn't have this type of freedom when I was working at Harris Teeter. And I didn't have this large amount of fun with it. Now, mind you, I had fun when I was working another job and doing this. But here, it's like I'm just maximize with happiness for what I'm doing. This is fun for me. I could do this for hours. Unfortunately, I don't have hours because food is on the way. So, if you guys got any more voices you want me to do, please be sure to let me know so I can get them in here before I call this voiceover session to a close. Oh, I got something. Okay.
To the family of Kitty Lover, thank you for all the support that you've shown me all this time. And if you and your kids are seeing my face, this is the face of the person, of the man who's always doing the voices. Hi, kids! It's good to see you! But thank you, Kitty, for all the support, all the advice, and just being such a welcome member of this community. We appreciate you, we love you, and we look forward to the next time you're around. You're such a joy. Take care!
I ruined that so poorly.
Take care!
Yeah, there we go. I had to screech that one.
Take care!
Yeah, that'll work, I guess. Shout out to Kitty and her kids. Yeah, because I know that she's gonna look at this later. But I can do an even better Pika voice.
Hey, Delphi! Do you think maybe now I can go kill those Straw Hat crew members? Charles Stone!
Yeah, I could do Pika's voice. Hold on. Let me see if I can find some lines. I don't know if they got lines for Pika anywhere. Yeah, I don't think they have one that I could just look up immediately. I gotta, like, find the volume itself. Bro, you sound so cute with the squeaky voice. Look, this is... Well, firstly, her kid's gonna be mad at her like, why didn't you put the funny voices man on the TV sooner? I don't know. But yeah, Alessio, this is like, this is just my, I mean, mind you, I boosted the pitch in my voice to be to this level. I'm only...
This is my normal voice level here.
boosting it all the way up to 70 puts it at that
Very comfortable level for children. I'll have you know that I am a very respectable person in this community, and I won't allow you to eat all the chocolate chip cookies from the kids. We baked it for them. How dare you?
I'm back. I'm back. Alright, let me see here, let me see. Let me see. How'd you know? Feel like I just got called out. How are you in my walls? You really are Pika or Nanomech or something? uh, can you try Jansen from Lost Odyssey? Who's Jansen? Lost Odyssey. Is this some sort of 3D movie or something? Who is this? Wait, this is a video game, isn't it? This is a video game. How did I not recognize Lost Odyssey? My bad. Oh wow. Xbox 360 game Lost Odyssey. Ah, okay. Alright. Okay, let me lower my... Oh, wait. Let me keep it where it was at before.
And let me just put my voice normal, because his voice is normal. You literally just stole some chocolate chip cookies from one of your little siblings a few minutes ago at the time, and then you said that and you had to do a double take. I was not expecting that at all. Man. What are the odds, huh? Or Maru Maru from Blue Dragon. Let me check out Jansen. Let me get Jansen. Actually, let me get rid of these extra pages that are taking up space and slowing everything down. Specifically, that Street Fighter wiki. I can't bring up the wiki on my laptop anymore. Best of Jansen Freed. Let's see here. And then see his quotes. Wow, this wiki really doesn't have quotes for Jansen. Even though it's a whole subcategory for his quotes, it's talking more about him as a character and less about like him overall. Huh. Okay, Jansen to Seth after they are captured. When you said to aim at the pipe, did you have a plan B, or was getting captured plan B? How about a plan G? Like, get the heck out of here. Well, see, now there's no surprise. They were going to throw you a birthday party. Where's the queen? It doesn't give me many quotes from Jansen from there. Wow, this is actually a pretty bad wiki page for quotes. It's actually pretty bad. And he's getting choked out and he's going like, wait, let go, my throat. And the guy's saying, why are you following me?
You're Kai Marganar. I mean, Lord Gungora asked me to do it.
There's only so much I can gather from this one particular video. Just a couple more, and then I'll do Maru Maru. Oh, Maru Maru. Maru Maru. I thought it was Maru Maru, but it ends in an O and not an extra U. It's the truth. I'm supposed to tell you to go in his manor. He has something important to tell you. You are. Jansen, messenger from Lord Gungor. At your service. Okay, that's Jansen. Maru Maru. Alright, let's hear Maru Maru's voice. Ah, that's the voice of Maru.
Don't you dare mess with Morrow!
Let me see. Ah, quotes. Do you have quotes?
Yes! He's got quotes!
Good. I can. Oh, it's fine. It's fine, CJ. I figured it out. All right. Let's just end it with you guys seeing my voice off to the side. Let's end it with these last quotes for Maru Maru.
You so cool! It's love! Morrow will call you Lady Zola. The Devi Dance of Love. Thank you, Cloak. Thank you. It's no good. Morrow can't fight Lady Zola. Huh? Hey, Shu, are you okay?
And mind you, this is my normal voice. I haven't edited. This is the range I'm reaching.
You guys are the best little brother and sister ever! Morrow, sorry, Lady Zola. What? You saw Morrow? It's awful. Nene's so mean.
And when he runs out of health to fight,
Lady Zola.
and that's pretty much all the quotes for Maru Maru. All right. I did those voices, and you guys gave me a heaping helping for the very first voiceover stream for 2024. Ladies, that fits in perfectly. Awesome! Good to know, CJ. You're far more versed in Lost Odyssey and like for Jansen, and for Maru Maru in Blue Dragon. But thank you, everybody, for a very, very, very fun voiceover stream. And I'm looking forward to the next one I do. I got a gaming stream that's going to be handled later today where we go right back into Pirate Warriors 4 and try and progress through Kobe's Combat Chronicles. So that should be fun. But to everyone right here, right now, all I can say to you is... Wait, do I have the right screen? Yes, I do. Good. To everyone right here, right now, firstly, to every single one of my members, thank you so much for the support that you give towards this channel, amongst other things as well. And every moderator, every single person who has tuned in to what I do today, thank you for the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to the next time where I get to entertain you. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, subscribe, become a member, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples!